Hello everyone and welcome to another Feed the Beast video. It's been a while, but I've got something completely new. It's a tree farm that basically generates a ton of biomass. And how many biomass, you ask? Well, 70 mj per tick. So that is really cool because what is in front of me, what you can see at the moment, is all there is to it. So this compact circuit is able to create 70 mjs per tick. So really amazing in my opinion. And it's basically a crossover of 5 mods. So the mods I'm using is Zycraft, Buildcraft, Red Power, a little bit of forestry and thermal expansion. What it basically does is it harvests birch trees, and that's all there is to it. But it's obviously a little bit more complicated than just that. So let's just go over the circuit. This video is just a showcase, so don't expect a tutorial. If you really want to see a tutorial, if you're not satisfied with the world download, do not hesitate to just leave a comment. But I should also say that I really don't like doing tutorials because about Feed the Beast, that is, because usually my creations break for some reason, like 2 versions after I upload my tutorial. So all that aside, let's just check out the circuit. So everything begins with this birch sapling that is basically sped up by these 30 zirconium soil blocks. You could obviously use less, but 30 is the magic number you need for the fastest growth. So I'm not using any bone meal, and for all of you who are not familiar with these blocks, these basically speed up the growth of your saplings, seeds, etc. So everything that has to do with farming. And you also don't need water, but you don't need water anyways if you're planting trees. So as you just saw, a tree got harvested. So what basically happens is this repeater will power the block from the tree trunk that's going to go into this redstone line. This redstone pulse is basically going to get extended partially, and the other one is going to quickly power this block breaker from Red Power. That's going to break the bottom block of the trunk, and then 1 tick later this deployer is going to plant a new sapling. So that is how the replanting goes. Then on the other side we have a pulse lengthener that's going to power this gate that is set to redstone signal on loop. And that basically means when there's a redstone signal, this filler is going to activate and is going to clear out everything inside this box. But as some of you might know, these fillers have been nerfed. So what they basically do is they clear out the box, but all the drops you get are deleted 1 second after they are broken. So you only see it for a quick moment and then they are despawned. So how did I get the drops then? Well, I used an obsidian pipe with a redstone energy cell, and that is basically going to grab all the drops instantly from a really big area. I'm not sure how big the area actually is, but I tested it and I've optimized it for this farm, and it grabs about 80% of all the saplings, so not bad. So then we need a conversion from Buildcraft pipes to Red Power pipes because those are smarter. We're using a relay to do that. So these are now dumped into this pipe. They basically go along, so we now have logs and saplings going into this pipe. They pass, all the logs pass through this filter, and I'm now just dumping them into the void. You can of course do what you want with them. I just need them out of the system. Then the saplings go along into this deployer. When this one is filled up, so it only needs 1 sapling every cycle, all the excess saplings go back and they end up in this pipe that will basically only let things go through when no other inventory is empty or has space available. So in other words, when the deployer is full, this one is going to let the saplings through. And where this one ends up, well, it goes into this fermenter, and fermenters basically convert saplings into biomass, and biomass is the fuel we use to power these biogas engines. So we're basically pretty much yeah, done. So the biomass is pulled out by this liquiduct by from thermal expansion, so that basically goes to all the engines, and all the power that is generated from these biomass engines are partially going to this tesseract, which is then basically your source of energy, and then a little bit of the energy, of course, is needed to power the whole system. So some energy goes to the fermenter and some energy has to go to the filter, and the energy cell here basically acts as a buffer because we need a constant 50 mJs per tick for this filler to work on the maximum speed. And then also a little bit of power goes to this redstone energy cell, which powers the obsidian pipe. And yeah, last but not least, we have this little aqueous accumulator that will generate water from thin air, because we need water to yeah, make the biomass. And that is basically all there is to it. So really compact. It's a little bit complicated, I guess, for what it actually does, but yeah, I just like to play around with a lot of mods instead of just using one mod to do something. But like I said before, if you really wanted a tutorial, go ahead, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, there is a world download for you. And yeah, that's basically going to conclude this showcase. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.